Hey, we're talking about the 85 Chevrolet Camaro California IROC. This is the car I bought just about a week or so ago. Hasn't been run since 1996. So a couple of things. Doesn't have a battery, didn't come with an alternator. Adding an alternator, but had to spec out some bolts and still trying to work on a spacer. So I could probably walk you around the car and show some of the basics. Still has the original alloy wheels on it. It's missing the lug bolt, the locks, the wheel locks, and the key to undo the wheel locks. And here's the back of the car. All the hood shocks in the rear are in tough shape, so I ordered some new ones from Rock Auto. Got a bunch of parts that came in already, getting ready to put stuff together. The biggest thing is going to be trying to get the charging system going, changing all the filters, cap, rotor, plugs are on the way. This is the initial amount of parts that I've got. And stepping over here, I did buy a fuel tank and a siphon hose. I checked out the gas yesterday, put some in here. It's like a dark orange color, so that's not cool. So it's going to be trying to get a lot of the gas out of here and then drop it off at the hazardous waste center in LA County, which is closest to me, San Pedro. Here's the original plates from the vehicle. It's a IROC 9, and those were the original plates. The 9, I'm not sure what the significance is. I was almost thinking the other day that it might have something to do with the popularity of IROCs in general. People kept getting a plate with that number and then iterating it. I did talk to a guy, and it sounds like these are very rare as far as 502 made. Only 100 of them were black. The rest of them were made red. So you can look up on the internet some of the details on it. So look at this side of the car. Everything's in really great shape. You can just tell it's been sitting. It does need a new wheel. I did find a reconditioned wheel that's been completely redone, so I ordered that. And of course I'll have to replace the tires because they're 25 years old or more as well. Inside the car is really clean and in really good shape. It's almost like it's 1996 again, at least, or it's the 1980s. So it's got that nice black custom cloth. So
right here, Mom. Right there. There's more right there.
okay, so back to the California IROC. We got all kinds of goodies in the console. It's kind of like a time capsule here. So the first thing is the flip up calculator that actually still works, which is interesting. A Yes granola bar from 1996-ish. You can tell these are different because the packaging nowadays is like a foil. This is like the older paper. To comb. Looks like some eye stuff for somebody's contacts. Some cassette tapes. And not quite sure of the artist. Looks something like some kind of spiritual thing. Anyways, and then this one's interesting. Some 2 pieces of bubble gum that are still left, and it's sugarless, by the way. don't know what the date is on that, but I think it does actually have a date on it. Some kind of stamp. I'll have to look at that. And the toothbrush from Johnson & Johnson. Soft, which looks very dated as well. And then, can't forget the floss that goes with it, so somebody must have went to the dentist and chucked these in the console. This is interesting. A gas receipt, and it looks like $1.27 a gallon. So that's kind of an heirloom to hang on to. And then all kinds of matchboxes and books and sandcastle, which I think is a pretty popular place back in the day. I don't know if it's open or not still. And then another one called the Lamar Cafe. And Trancas. These are all beach areas. I think the car was from Manhattan Beach, so someone looks like they frequented the. And then another one, Fiasco. Not quite sure. Another one, the Royal Thai Cuisine. So, yeah, some matchbox or books. Quite a few of them. Those real popular minty flavored toothpicks. Probably from the restaurant visits, I would assume. And, oh, these are good. These are actually very valuable because these go to the plastic parts in the back of the car. It looks like this is probably a nut for it too. Yep. So that's handy. That's good for the car. And a couple last things. A pen. Ooh, this is one of those Bic rollers. Back in the day, I remember those. I used to have a tan one. And then one of those binder clips. And that's it, other than a really crusty rubber band that doesn't have much rubber left in it, I don't think. And that's it. Wait, another mint toothpick and a twisty tie. Looks like from the old school baggies. Remember those baggies, the alligator bags? That's it.
Yeah.